When we arrived in this house 20 years ago, we quickly discovered that all the plants we put in died. And the reason was that the soil was very thin. It was thick clay with just 2 or 3 centimetres, about an inch of topsoil. So we realised that we were going to have to bulk it up pretty quickly and add as much organic material as we could. However, there was a big problem, and that was we didn't have any money, or very little. We just spent a lot of money on a mortgage, and we're trying to work out what to do next. So we realised that we would have to jealously hang on to every piece of organic material that came into the house. So what we did is we put 2 bins in every room. One of them for plastics and recyclables, which we could separate later, and the other one for paper. So there was a paper bin in the living room, there were 2 bins in the bathroom, and 2 bins rather like this, one for food waste and paper, in the kitchen. Then what we did is we would separate once a week and take all the paper and organic material down to an organic recycling facility that I built at the end of the garden. So if we make our way through the cow parsley, hardy geraniums, alliums and green alkanet here, we'll get to our recycling centre. It's composting really, but we just go a few steps beyond that. So all sorts of things go in the mix here. There are actually 4 bays, 2 on this side and 2 on the other. So 2 of them are empty at the moment. There we go. That one's empty. And this one has partially rotted material, which will probably be ready for use early next spring. And this one is being filled now. So you can see there's a whole mixture of things here. There's plant waste from the garden, there's food waste from the kitchen, and there's a whole mixture of different card and paper boxes and all sorts of things that have come out of the house. The battle here is to avoid plastic. Any box that comes with a gizmo or a gadget that you buy will almost certainly be covered in plastic. Don't put it in your recycling. It has to be burnt, non-recycling. Equally well, if you put paper on, it has to be in thin layers. So 5 sheets at most really. If you try and put it on in thick layers, it won't rot, or it'll take a long time to do it. The current way this works is that you build it up during the year, and then over winter it really rots down and it's ready for reuse by the following spring. So the only other thing I do here is to double check any plastics that shouldn't be in there have to be removed if I spot them. The other thing I do is I put the barrier up on a couple of bricks so that my mixers can get in, and my mixers, which will move the compost around without me having to do it regularly, are the amphibians, the newts, the frogs and the toads, that actually do a very good job of moving the compost around. So that's how we do it here. It works reasonably well, and it's allowed me to build up the compost in this garden so that we can get plants to grow and we can get some flower out. So thank you for listening. Bye.